Most people think building muscle means expensive gyms, giant machines, and stacks of heavy weights. But the Spartans built terrifying strength long before fitness influencers started screaming beside squat racks. They used bodyweight control, brutal tension, and movements that forced the entire body to work together like armor. That is why these 6 exercises are different. They do not just build muscles that look good under perfect lighting. They build a body that feels powerful when you stand, walk, push, pull, and move through real life. You have probably seen guys spending 2 hours inside a gym, scrolling on their phones between sets, while their posture still looks broken. Spartan training attacks the body differently. Every hold, every rep, and every second under tension teaches your muscles to stay strong under pressure. Honestly, I became obsessed with Spartan stories because these warriors trained with purpose instead of comfort. These are also the exact exercises I use every week. No machines, no excuses. Just you against your own body and mind. That is where real strength and real confidence finally begin. The first Spartan exercise is the archer push-up. And honestly, this movement humbles almost everybody the first time they try it. You lower your body to one side while the opposite arm stays nearly straight, almost like you are pulling back a giant bow before firing an arrow into battle. That single change turns a normal push-up into a serious chest and shoulder builder. Your body instantly feels the extra tension because one side carries most of the load, while the other side stabilizes and controls balance. Start with your hands wider than shoulder width, then slowly shift your chest toward one arm. Keep your core tight and move with control instead of speed. Most people rush and bounce around like they are late for work. Spartan training is different. We want tension, not chaos. Begin with 5 to 8 reps per side and build gradually toward 15 or 20 clean reps. What makes this exercise special is the unilateral loading. One side works harder, which forces more muscle fibers to wake up and contribute. After a few weeks, you notice your chest looking fuller, your pushing strength improving, and your weaker side finally catching up. I personally love this exercise because it develops both sides of the chest more evenly than traditional bench press training. You are not just building muscles here, you are teaching your body how to produce real, controlled strength under pressure every single day. And trust me, you will feel the difference when lifting furniture or simply looking in the mirror, because balanced strength always looks more athletic and far more impressive in life. Now, let me show you one of the most underestimated Spartan exercises ever created, the bear crawl hold. At first glance, it looks too simple. No jumping, no fancy movement, no giant weights crashing around like a commercial gym at 5 in the afternoon. But the moment you hold this position correctly, your entire body starts shaking, like your muscles suddenly realize they cannot cheat anymore. Start in a bear crawl position with your hands directly under your shoulders and your knees hovering just a few inches above the floor. Keep your back flat, brace your core hard, and stay completely still. That is the challenge. Most people think training only works when the body is moving fast, but Spartan warriors understood something modern fitness often forgets. Stillness under tension builds warrior control. This exercise lights up your shoulders, forearms, hips, and deep core muscles all at once. Your body learns how to stabilize under pressure instead of collapsing when fatigue appears. Begin with 20-second holds for 3 sets, then gradually push toward 45 to 60 seconds for 4 rounds. Trust me, those final seconds feel longer than waiting for microwave popcorn at midnight. The crazy part is how much energy this burns even without movement. Your muscles stay under constant tension the entire time, which builds shoulder endurance and powerful anti-rotation core strength. Spartan warriors used crawling patterns because battles were chaotic and unstable. Your body needed endurance from every angle. That same principle still matters today, whether you are carrying groceries, climbing stairs, or simply trying to move through life with more strength and control every single day consistently. The pistol squat is where Spartan training stops feeling like ordinary exercise and starts feeling like a real test of athletic control. The first time most people attempt this movement, they immediately realize how weak their balance and mobility actually are. One leg shaking, arms flailing around like they are trying not to fall off a moving bus. That is completely normal, because this exercise exposes every weakness your body has been hiding for years. Stand on one leg while extending the other leg straight in front of you. From there, lower yourself slowly with full control instead of collapsing downward. Keep your chest lifted, your core tight, and your knee tracking correctly. One of the biggest mistakes people make is folding forward too much or allowing the knee to collapse inward. The goal is controlled strength, not survival mode. What makes the pistol squat so powerful is that each leg works independently. There is nowhere for the stronger side to hide the weaker side anymore. This builds real-world strength, balance, ankle mobility, and explosive athletic power all at the same time. Start with 5 to 8 reps per leg and gradually work toward 15 or 20. If needed, hold onto a wall, use straps, or reduce the depth while building confidence. Personally, I think this exercise demands extreme concentration before every rep. You have to stabilize your body before descending, or everything falls apart instantly. After several weeks, your legs feel stronger, your movements become more explosive, and daily activities like running, jumping, climbing stairs, or hiking suddenly feel smoother, lighter, and far more athletic than before in everyday life consistently. The wall lean might look ridiculous to someone walking into the room for the first time. You are literally standing there, pushing against a wall that obviously is not going anywhere. But that is exactly why this Spartan exercise is so powerful. Your muscles do not understand whether the wall moves or not. Your body only understands force, tension, and recruitment. The harder you drive into the wall, the more muscle fibers your nervous system is forced to activate. Stand facing the wall with your hands placed around chest height. Lean your entire body forward and push as hard as possible, like you are trying to shove the wall through the house. Keep full body tension from your shoulders down to your core and legs. This is not a relaxed hold. This is controlled aggression. Hold that maximal tension for 10 to 15 seconds, then rest for 45 to 60 seconds before repeating, for 3 to 5 rounds. What makes this exercise different is the overcoming isometric style. Instead of moving weight, you are creating maximum force without movement. That builds shoulder stability, chest activation, tendon strength, and even mental endurance, because your brain wants to quit long before your muscles actually fail. I love using this drill before pushing workouts, because the carryover into push-ups, dips, and pressing movements feels incredible afterward. Your body becomes better at producing force instantly. And honestly, there is something mentally satisfying about pushing against an immovable object with everything you have. It feels primitive, almost like Spartan warriors testing their willpower before battle, while teaching the body how to stay strong under relentless pressure every single day consistently. If you want those wide, powerful Spartan shoulders without relying on heavy machines all day, the elevated pike push-up is one of the best bodyweight exercises you can learn. The first time you try it correctly, you immediately feel your shoulders working in a completely different way compared to regular push-ups. Your body has to stabilize everything at once while pressing your own weight overhead, which creates real functional strength instead of just gym strength. Place your feet on a bench, chair, or couch and lift your hips high so your body forms an upside-down V shape. From there, lower your head slowly between your hands, then press yourself back upward with control. Do not rush the movement like somebody panicking during the last minute of a fitness class. Move slowly and let the shoulders carry the load. Start with 8 to 12 reps and gradually build toward 15 or 20 strong repetitions. What makes this exercise so effective is that it mimics an overhead press using only body weight. Studies and real-world experience both show that the deltoids become highly activated because your entire body must stabilize during every rep. Your shoulders, core, chest, and even wrists work together as one connected system. As you get stronger, you can raise your feet higher, eventually progressing toward wall handstands and full handstand push-ups. After several weeks, your shoulders start looking wider, your overhead strength feels more stable, and everyday movements become easier.
This is the type of exercise that builds true warrior shoulders, not just muscles that look impressive for mirror selfies at the gym after every workout session consistently.
Now we arrive at the exercise I personally dread the most, the handstand hold. Every single time I do this movement, my face turns bright red because all the blood rushes straight into my head. But that discomfort is exactly why this Spartan-style exercise builds such incredible strength and control. The moment your body flips upside down, everything changes. Suddenly your shoulders, core, wrists, and mind all have to cooperate perfectly, or gravity embarrasses you immediately. Start by placing your hands firmly on the floor and walking your feet up the wall. Then slowly move your hands closer toward the wall while keeping your core tight and your body controlled. At first, even holding the position for 5 or 10 seconds can feel intense. Your shoulders shake, your breathing changes, and your brain starts questioning every life decision that brought you here. That is completely normal. This type of inverted training activates the shoulder stabilizers far more aggressively than seated pressing exercises because your entire body must stabilize together. Begin with 3 to 5 wall walks each workout and practice holding the position for 10 to 15 seconds. Over time, you gradually climb higher and build toward a full wall handstand, and eventually handstand push-ups if your strength allows it. What I love about this movement is how quickly it improves body awareness. After several weeks, your shoulders feel stronger, your balance improves, and your upper body control becomes dramatically better. It teaches you how to stay calm while your body is under pressure, upside down, and fighting instability. That kind of mental toughness carries over into training, work stress, and everyday life far more than people realize today. Now combine everything into one complete Spartan routine. Start with archer push-ups, then move into the bear crawl hold, followed by pistol squats, wall lean, elevated pike push-ups, and finally the brutal handstand hold. The entire workout takes around 40 to 50 minutes, but the goal is never speed. Move slowly, stay controlled, and focus on quality movement during every repetition. Breathe steadily and keep tension through the entire body instead of rushing carelessly through the exercises. Spartan training is about discipline, not ego. Every controlled rep teaches your body to become stronger, more athletic, and tougher over time. You do not need expensive gyms, heavy weights, or fancy machines to build a powerful body. What you truly need are the right exercises, consistency, and the discipline to keep showing up. After 30 days, you start noticing muscle development. After 60 days, other people notice the difference too. And after 90 days, you begin building not only a warrior physique, but also a warrior mindset. Your body naturally wants to become stronger, leaner, and more athletic when given the right stimulus consistently. Your body is your greatest asset, and honestly, I am living proof that this system truly works today.